Sarpanch of Kulgam, who was shot at by the terrorist, has succumbed to his injuries. The Sarpanch, identified as Abdul Majeed, was affiliated with the PDP and was critically injured after he was shot at terrorists yesterday evening. He was taken to the hospital in a serious condition, after which he succumbed to his injuries. My colleague Mir Farid joining me on the phone line with further updates on this. Farid, this is extremely shocking and a very horrific incident that has come to light. Can you take us through the details at this point? All right, we'll try and reconnect with Mir Farid in just a bit, but that's a very shocking incident that has come to light where a Sarpanch of Kulgam in Jammu and Kashmir was shot at by terrorists and he has succumbed to his injuries. The Sarpanch, who is identified as Abdul Majeed, he was affiliated with the PDP and has been critically injured after he was shot at by terrorists. This entire incident took place yesterday evening, after which the Sarpanch, identified as Abdul Majeed, was taken to the hospital in a very serious condition, post which he succumbed to his injuries. That, of course, being another shocking incident that coming to light from Kulgam district of Jammu and Kashmir, there in the valley, where yet again a Sarpanch of Kulgam has been shot at by terrorists, after which he has succumbed to his injuries. Those are the details that are coming in at this point. We'll try to get further updates as to what really happened and how many terrorists were there at that point with further updates. Mir Farid on the phone line with more on this. Farid, extremely shocking and disturbing incident they're coming to light from the valley. What more details can you give us at this point as to the number of terrorists who entered and shot at Abdul Majeed, who is the victim in this case?
Yes, he's a punch who is from South Kashmir's Kulgam district, and yesterday he was shot by suspected militants close to his residence. Before he could really react, he was shot at multiple points for multiple times from point-blank range. He was injured and then he was shifted to the hospital. Since he was critical and under observation, and now, unfortunately, the news is that he has succumbed to his injuries. Now, as far as the militants are concerned, the police is still, the investigation is on. We do not know whether there were one or two, but usually it is at least two militants or two people who carry out such strikes. We know that before elections, these things have happened in the past as well, where just to spread fear and ensure that the election process is scuttled and low participation happens. These kind of attacks have taken place in the past. Also, several political activists from various political parties